Hello, this is Scott with the Android Guys app review podcast. I'm here with Luke.
Hey.
Luke, you have a game you'd like to share your opinion on.
I would.
What's it called?
It is called Pirates and Puzzles.
I'm already picturing it.
Yeah. So it's a match-3 game. It's a classic match-3. What you're doing is you get paired up with an opponent. So this is a PvP game. I can't tell if it's real time or not. I feel like it is. But what you're doing is it starts a timer, and you have 30 seconds to match as many things as you can. And your view, you're matching things like steering wheels and swords and cannonballs and cannons and parrots and shields and all kinds of stuff. And some of the things are offensive and some are defensive.
Okay.
And so when you put everything together, once the timer is done, you have a rating for your offense and your defense, and the other person has a rating for theirs. And your offense starts attacking their defense, their offense starts attacking your defense, and you're knocking down the hit points of your ship. So it's a ship battle.
Okay.
And then whoever you do so many rounds until the last person is left floating, and then you win, and you gain things like wood or metal or
Precious booty?
Yeah, treasure chests and gems, and you get blueprints to upgrade your ship. It's a very simple game. It's got good graphics, decent graphics, but it's really nothing special. It looks like there's seasons to it, and you can buy like a season pass to get a little bit extra treasure out of your battles. There are cosmetic upgrades, it looks like. You can make a couple changes to your ship. But for the most part, it's a pretty simple match-3 game that's pirate-themed. So that's what drew me in, because I'm a sucker for pirate stuff. And it's all right. It's very simple. So you have a team. You can change skins on your ship. You can upgrade your ship.
Does that make it harder to take down?
As you upgrade your ship, yeah, you have more hit points, or you hit better, or maybe if you make a match with 4 things instead of 3 things, that you get more points for that.
Okay.
There are like in match upgrades where you can like refresh the screen and get new combinations in case you get stuck. So different things like that. And obviously there's in-game purchases. You can purchase gems to unlock things faster, or to make your ship better. If you're missing the wood from a blueprint, you can buy it.
Okay.
Stuff like that. But it's a very simple game. There's quests for, collect 50 cannonballs, match up to 50 cannonballs over the course of time, and you get an extra 200 gold or something like that.
Okay. So do you get into the game, play your round, and then just wait for the opponent to come back?
No. So that's why I think it might be real time, because you have this, 30 to 45 second timer where you're making these matches. And then after that time is up, you have your offense and defense score, and then you fight with each other based on your scores.
Okay. And
then you start that timer goes again. You start making matches again, and then it's the last person standing.
Okay. I know sometimes match-3 games tend to add too many layers to the onion.
Right.
And overcomplicate things.
Right.
Do you find that at all the case here?
Not so much. I don't really... I mean, I see how they did upgrading the ship, and as you beat things and open these treasure chests, you get more materials to upgrade your ship, whether it's cloth or iron or wood or whatever. You can get better upgrades that way. But that's kind of it. It doesn't seem like there's really much beyond that, which is actually a little refreshing because for the most part, like you said, most of these games add so much to make it a bigger game where it doesn't really need to be. This is just, basic match 3 with a little bit of RPG built into it.
Right on. How about we score this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Graphics, 1 to 5.
Graphics, I'm going to say a 3. They're good, but, it's a pretty simple game.
Okay. Sound effects and music?
Sound is okay. The music is slightly annoying, but the sound effects and stuff are fine. I'm going to give that also a 3.
Okay. And replay value?
Replay value, I would say this is probably a 2.5.
Oh, wow.
It's good, but that's all it is. If you want a pure match 3 game, this is one of the only ones I think that I've found recently that isn't trying to get you to do other things. That being said, that's all it is.
Okay.
Once you hit that, if you love it, you'll love it. If you don't, it's going to be repetitive.
Okay. In terms of features of what you get for the price of the game, which is free
to play.
Yeah.
Feature wise, it's good. 3.5, I would say. There's really, I feel like I've said this a lot already. There's really not much to it.
Okay.
So.
And then ads, notifications in the game.
So after you win a match, you can double your income by watching an ad. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the only video ad part of the game that I've found. There are notifications when you have, your chest is unlocked, or it'll pop up and say, hey, you got extra this, and this if you log in now, or surprise, we're giving away this. So it does have a decent amount of notifications. Mm-hmm. And when you first start the game, there's an ad for the season pass or an ad for whatever they're selling right now. So it does take you, a good 15, 20 seconds to actually get into gameplay as you're going past ads. But for the most part, it's not that bad. I'll say a 3.5 on that.
Okay. So you were looking at a 3.1.
Okay.
So not too bad.
No.
Again, 5 being some of the best games of all time.
Sure.
So 3 is above average.
Yeah.
It would be like a 6.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would be happy with that type of thing.
Yeah. I'll say this: if you like pirates and you like the match 3 style, this will be right up your alley. If you're looking for a fuller experience with more things to do, this is probably not your game.
In the Play Store,
yeah,
it shows it at almost a 5.
Wow.
4 and better than 4.5. So
wow.
It's 4.8.
People are loving it.
They love it. But again, it's qualified scoring because that's the kind of game you have to like
for
that type of thing.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Luke.
No problem.